welcome to the channel. Today we've got a MK1 Ford Focus gear with a rusty boot pan, and to stop it going any further we're going to apply some Hammerite KuRust. So basically all you need is a container and a throwaway brush. Get yourself some Hammerite KuRust and give it a good shake. You want to put this into the container because then you don't want to actually pull this back into the KuRust bottle, otherwise it will set it off. There's an additive in here that once you brush it onto the actual rust, it starts to work immediately, turning the rust back into usable metal. I do want to say at this point, make sure the boot is debris free. Take off any little bits of rust that may come off and hoover it up, and then just start to work it in with your brush. Get onto the little points that may look like they're going to start. Get into every nook and cranny and work your way around the area until you've completed. See here before I've even finished is the actual KuRust going to work, where it's turning to this purpley blue. That's when you know it's actually starting to work. Then you just need to leave it for 3 hours to work its magic and then come back to it.
Typical British weather. Rain. Right, time for a cup of tea.
So after a cup of tea and letting the British weather pass, you'll see here that the rust has actually started to go black. So I'm just going to wipe off the excess KuRust and see where we are. From here, if you've missed any spots, you'll be able to reapply some more KuRust, but remember, you'll need to give it that 3 hour window for it to work and then come back to it again. What you will find, like I did here, is that if there's any paint starting to lift or rust under the paint, that the KuRust will make that paint essentially blister and lift off. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just clearing that paint out of the way before I put a layer of paint on. Okay, so all I'm doing here is warming the paint up in a jug of hot water. Give that about a minute or two, and I'm using some window cleaner spray. If you've got alcohol, that's great, but essentially window cleaner is alcohol. All I'm going to do is spray down the area to get rid of any grease and oil that may be on the paintwork still before I actually start to paint it. Just give it a quick rub down and a wipe clean. So the paint I'm going to use is a Hammerite straight to metal paint. It's nothing special, but it doesn't need a base coat. I'm going to go straight on the top of rust as well.
Just let this dry for about 30 minutes. Just it's got tacky. I'm just going to put a second layer over and leave it for the evening. That's about it really. I'll let that go for this evening and then check in on it in the morning. Yeah, it's got nice coverage. It says it'll dry within an hour. Fully dry within an hour. That's pretty cool. Excellent. Voila.
And that's pretty much it. I did leave the paint overnight to set a bit better, even though the can did say it was only an hour. I didn't want the actual boot carpet to stick to the paint. But that's it, it's done. The paint itself has got a really nice finish and it's durable, so it should last for a good few more years. So thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button for any more up and coming videos, and we'll see you on the next one.